Malele, talofa, bula, and welcome to Season 5, Episode 43 of Breakfast Bites by TEIVOVOsports.com. A wrap of Pasifika People's sports news on another cloudy, warm, and bright Tuesday morning, 16 May 2023. Coming to you with tons of hanisi from the 180th meridian in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. In rugby, the big news for Fiji from the Toulouse Sevens last weekend is that their men's sevens team qualified for the Olympic Games 2024 in Paris. More on this at the end of my new Background Buzz segment. In Rugby League, breaking news. Channel 9 is reporting that the St. George Dragons will sack head coach Anthony Griffin today, with Sydney Roosters assistant Jason Ryles lined up to take over. Griffin has been facing the axe since March, when the Dragons told the 56-year-old he'd have to reapply for his job. Meanwhile, NRL football boss Graham Annesley has admitted that the shoulder charge by Broncos fullback Reece Walsh that stopped Storm Wing and PNG Kumul's superstar Justin Olam scoring a try was wrong. It was a shoulder charge, and there should have been action taken on the field. And we think that was an error from the referees, Annesley said. On the issue of a penalty try, he added, "In our view, it's certainly not a penalty try. We don't believe it is warranted. Had he made a legal tackle, there's no guarantee Olam would have scored." And just to remind everybody, the Rabbitohs are on top of the NRL ladder. In football, Barcelona players were chased from the pitch by angry Espanyol supporters as they celebrated their La Liga triumph, with coach Xavi Hernandez saying it was hard to control the team's emotions after winning. The Catalan Giants thrashed Espanyol 4-2 at their home stadium in Cornellà and celebrated on the pitch at full time, after which the home fans could not stomach anymore, so they invaded the pitch. In the NBA, no one is safe in our business. And I get that. I think I got 2 years left. Philadelphia 76ers head coach Doc Rivers speaking to the media after the 76ers fell apart against the Boston Celtics, Rivers' former team, in a 33-10 third quarter debacle. That gave the Boston Celtics an easy 112-88 win to qualify for the NBA Eastern Conference Finals against the Miami Heat. And it also gave Rivers his NBA record 10th Game 7 loss. In sports biz, former MLB superstar and former Madonna squeeze Alex Rodriguez is reportedly looking to launch a buyout fund to invest in sports teams. The New York Post reports that A-Rod is gunning for a war chest in the billions to purchase minority stakes in franchises across the NFL, MLB, and NHL. Rodriguez, who already co-owns the NBA's Minnesota Timberwolves, might also consider soccer and cricket franchises overseas. And finally, in boxing, two top UFC stories today pretty much sum up the sport. A UFC fighter was shot and killed following a violent altercation with military police in Brazil, according to local radio. The alleged incident occurred following a disagreement with an off-duty military police officer. The UFC's fighter's female companion and the military police officer are also said to have been shot. Meanwhile, another UFC fighter, Tim Elliott, is claiming that his teammate and friend, Kevin Groom, had an intimate relationship with his wife, Gina Mazzani, also a UFC fighter, starting on their wedding night and throughout Elliott's marriage to Mazzani. Say what? That's the UFC for you. Okay, sports fans, on my new additional segment called Background Buzz, I take a closer look at international sevens rugby, where the All Black Sevens beat Argentina 24-19 to win the Toulouse Sevens men's title, making it another Kiwi double. The Fiji men's team qualified for the Olympic Games 2024 in Paris after beating Spain 15-16 for 9th place. Argentina also qualified for the 2024 Olympics. So how does the HSBC 7 Series table look now, with only the London Sevens to go this weekend at Twickenham? New Zealand on 186 points from 5 gold, 2 silver and 1 bronze medal finishes from 11 HSBC 7 Series tournaments so far is in some form. Right now the Kiwis are on a hot streak of 3 back-to-back gold medal wins in Hong Kong, Singapore and now Toulouse. Argentina is second on 159 points. France are third on 139 and qualified automatically for the Olympics as host. Fiji men in 4th spot have qualified with 138 points based on 3 bronze medal finishes and 1 silver from Hong Kong. Australia is 5th on 125 points. Samoa is in 6th spot on 116 points, same as South Africa. Relative newcomers to the HSBC 7 Series, Ireland lead the rest, including USA on 104 points in 8th place. Of interest to our little rugby corner of the world is that Australia should grab the 4th spot, the 4th qualification spot that is, for Paris 2024 in London. They can do so because, remember, France are an automatic qualifier as an Olympic Games host. This is huge for Oceania because it leaves the door open for Samoa, who have had a quite outstanding rugby sevens resurgence of late under mercurial coach Brian Lee-Ma, to easily qualify for the Olympic Games for the first time. I won't talk about Fiji's chances at Paris 2024, sevens gold or bronze, or better for Fijiana. That will come later, after the London Sevens. And that's a wrap. For TEIVOVOsports.com, I'm Calden Kamea. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons below if you want to receive more Pasifika sports highlights on Breakfast Bites. Malo, Vina, and thank you all too much for all your love and support.